Let's see. There we go. Now it runs. Okay. Let's see. Stretch to screen. Okay. I'm sorry, that's way too loud for me. Where's ScumVM? Right there. Options. Go back. Okay, start again. That's what it was.
No doubt many of you may be confused. Yes, I am the same corn-fed normally seated behind a desk in the detective agency office. Some of you may remember me for playing second fiddle to Duckman, private detective slash family man. And some of you may remember me for the subtle beauty of my supple calves. I feel that it's my duty to share with regular viewers of the Duckman show.
Let's increase that some.
Shame on you. Check local television listings and get with the program. You may wonder how I wound up on this war-torn battlefield wading in a septic pool of dysentery bacteria. It's not a pretty story, but there will be plenty of intrigue, action, and young women in embarrassingly small swimwear. Oh, and a bit of head-busting, butt-kicking, super bitchin' violence, if you enjoy that sort of thing. Custom dictates that I start my story at the beginning. Then again, custom dictates that I repress the impulse to tackle anything that wiggles in hot pink. So come with me now. Our story begins here at the exclusive abs and ass health spa in Beverly Hills, a place where the rich and famous come to soak in scented waters and be
My
paid
God.
the phony baloney royalty they are. My friend and partner Duckman had been living here for nearly a month, busy basking in the fame that accompanies starring in a weekly television series. Duckman was so intent on living like the king of big screen that he completely ignored, among other things, his children, his career, and, me, his multiple doe-eyed porcine pal.
I have to turn down the music.
Rub just a little harder, Tiffany. That's right there, between the webbing. Oh, that's it. Oh, that makes the cock crow. Julio, my little south of the border friend. My compliments. That martini was drier than a nun's.
Yeah, I might have to turn down the music.
That was not a martini. It was a sludge and stand your ground.
Turn it all like
while the Singapore slinger in the back of your pickup
Yeah,
and driver to Long Island iced tea.
That,
Yeah, the music and the sound effects are a little bit too loud.
Martini, or what you said. Anywho, I think I'll have another.
Oh, Duckman, no thinking aloud. This is Hollywood, remember? Just lay back and dream of a world without butter.
A world without butter? That's like a juggler without balls. Well, you're a good little suck-up, aren't you, Julio? Remember, fill it to the rim with gin.
That's odd. He never has a second glass at home.
Actually, let's see if I can. There we go. Let's see effects. Turn on music. Texturation, it'll leave all this max back. Resume.
The sweet and innocent Tiffany. Pure as the driven snow. Sweet as sunshine on a field of marigolds. Tender as a...
Hey, are you talking to me? Because you just paid for a little tub splashing. You want the Free Willy special? Cough up some cash.
Oh, nice talk. Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
Who do you think taught me the uvula groove?
When it comes to describing your beauty, Valencia, words fail me. I used to have a problem with other things failing, but now all I have to do is visualize a Charlie's Angels sandwich, and I get all fancy in my pantsy. When it comes to describing your beauty, Valencia, words fail me. When it comes to describing... Tiffany, last night was amazing. I felt like a greased-up pig let loose in a giant carnal casserole.
Sounds wild. Next time you should try it with a partner.
Valencia, come here, you wild, untamed, uninhibited, gushing, moist fountain of funky lust. You haven't uttered a peep since I peeped your udders.
Duckman, aren't you going to turn your TV show on for us?
I always believe in buying American products, except when watching Baywatch is at stake. When it comes to watching jiggling flesh in high resolution, I say screw the economy, get the best set you can. I wonder why this television isn't on. It's a book of matches. Why, if I weren't having the time of my life floating in a lap of luxury and other people's drippings, I'd walk over and take a closer look at them. It's a book of matches. Why, if I weren't... Julio, I was just admiring your formidable package. It's huge!
Oh, I am flattered, Mr. Duckman.
No, you little chupacabra. Your sack over by the door.
Oh, that is my bag lunch.
Duckman, look at the time. Your television show is on now.
So it is. That reminds me, I really should check in with the studio one of these weeks and let them know where I am, in case they want to, I don't know, film some new episodes or something silly like that. This just doesn't seem right, does it?
The TV isn't on, silly swilly.
Exactly what I was thinking. I wonder where the remote control is.
Well, why didn't you just say so?
Let's see. The Yarn Network, the Menendez Brothers Comedy Hour, Sandy Duncan Retrospective. Here we go. The good old USA Network.
Wow, that was pretty great! The new Duckman rescued that whole school bus full of liver-diseased orphans from the evil clutches of King Chicken, and then found every one of them a donor liver.
Not only that, but then the new Duckman checked them all into a charity hospital that he built himself, completely with recycled materials.
He is truly extraordinary. After that, he helped me with my homework and then replaced the transmission in an old person's car. It was a Volvo.
I do what I can, family. There's only one planet, and I feel compelled to make it a better place to live.
Curse you, new Duckman. You're unbeatable. I miss the old Duckman. He was a weak simpleton.
Now, King Chicken. No more of your super villainous sour grapes.
Say, Duckman, who's that sexy stack of sticky buns starring on your show?
I have no idea. There's got to be some kind of mistake.
It's getting late, kids. Everyone off to bed now. The new Duckman and I have an old bird that needs stuffing.
Look how his eyes are his glasses and...
Who is this joker moving in on my family? Clearly he's insane. He's Frenching Bernice.
It's time for you to leave, Mr. Former Somebody. This suite is reserved for real celebrities.
Replacing me on my own show might just be the studio's way of freeing me up so I can do feature films. I better go to Paramount and get to the bottom of this.
Duckman was suffering from a serious case of denial. He couldn't believe that ignoring his career had cost him his television series. It was clearly time for my crime-fighting partner to be on the receiving end of a very rude and slightly painful wake-up call.
Okay, let's see.
Paramount Studios. The people who brought us Laverne and Shirley, without anyone even asking for it. How will we ever thank them? Paramount Studios. Every day, thousands of people pass through these gates to create the entertainment that hundreds of people enjoy. Let me in there, you minimum wage rent-a-cop. I have to see the CEO, pronto!
Name?
I don't know his name. I quit trying to keep track. This studio goes through executives faster than Robert Downey Jr. goes through strangers' bedrooms.
No, I meant your name.
Duckman!
God damn.
Duckman! As in, at least I'm not John Lovitz. Isn't he annoying?
Ooh, why they told me to bring you right
He is,
over,
yeah, he's the one about
Duckman.
John
They
Lovitz.
said as soon as you slithered up, I should bring you right over to the executive offices. So just give me a second here.
Now, this is more like it. I knew there had to be a mistake. I'm still the biggest thing this studio's ever seen, since Raymond Burr died. Drive a bit slower, my good man. We have to give the common folk a good look.
What?
Who do you think you're dealing with? I am angry, and I will take your company.
Let's talk business, Louis B. Shallow Pockets. In my new contract, I want more of everything.
You peed in the wrong sandbox, my friend. Today's Blue Plate special is
What?
hot, hostile takeover on a bet of Don't Screw With Me Linguini.
Hey, Juicy Fruit, I'm standing here. Let's talk.
You're dreaming, you old bag of skin. When I put the word out, your stock will flush right down the old fudge bucket.
Oh.
Hey, I'm waiting here.
Sure, I'll settle this peacefully when I own your company and you're eating out of the dumpster behind Gus's gristle garden.
Okay, that's it. I refuse to be treated like I don't exist.
Yeah, look, something's come up here and I have to go. I love you, Mom. Don't forget to make Dad happy. Yes? Duckman, isn't it? The old Duckman?
You know perfectly well who I am. Now, what's all this about replacing me on my show? It's a big movie deal, right? Oh, I can see it now. Duckman of Alcatraz. My Dinner with Duckman. Big Bad Mama 3.
No, nothing like that. You're fired! You lack talent, star appeal, and presence. Plus, your eyes aren't attached to your head. A recent poll shows that really creeps people out. I've sold off everything in your trailer to pay off your commissary bar bill, and I've assigned your parking spot to the Borg Queen.
No, just a freaking minute. I don't think you realize just how much this studio needs me. I'm your money shot. I'm your ace in the hole. My partner Cornfed and I will just walk on down to WB and get a real show.
Cornfed is perfectly happy staying on the show. I'd let him out of his contract, but he has no interest in leaving.
Not a chance. We're practically joined at the hip. We're like Dean and Jerry. Jerry and Ben. Ben and that freaky Michael Jackson. Cornfed would never desert me. Corny?
It's true, Duckman. I'm staying with the show. It's the right thing to do. Good luck with your future.
I'm not getting this. You must have drugged him, or he's got the mad pig disease or something.
You're wasting my time, old Duckman. I've got better men than you to yank my crank if I wanted. You're through. Get out!
You heard him. It's time for you to go home and weep into your lacy, silky, ladylike pink pillows. Go home, little man.
I know what you're thinking. I also know what you're wearing, and you should be ashamed, but that's not important. Feeling betrayed by the studio and by me, Duckman decided to go home and be comforted by his family.
Now, the Tower of London's got nothing on this place. The brochure said the gate was designed to stop an armored tank. Or Oprah on a patty melt bender, whichever comes first.
Ooh.
The only way in is if I get Julio to open the gate from the inside. The only way in... Let me in, you hairy clump of fudge!
Go away. The spot is closed, especially to flabby but husbands like Duckman and John Denver, so shoo, shoo, shoo.
I've had enough of this, you Caribbean cretin! Let me in now, you celebrity wannabe!
I don't think so, Mr. He who is a headline from a newspaper printed far too long ago. You should walk your ugly slack body away from here.
I need to get in there, you international flavor of the month! I forgot my voluminous listing of Hollywood starlets whose maracas I've taken to shaking.
If you mean the 2 telephone numbers scribbled on the back of a cocktail napkin from Wingfast House of Fun, I wiped my skinny butt with it. Ha!
Keep guffawing, island boy. I have friends in high places, you know. Well, actually, I know a lifeguard who works in one of those really high towers. Well, taking a walk is a pretty good idea, Julio. I think I'll take a walk down to the immigration office and see if there's a finder's fee for turning you in.
Hold on, I'm opening the door. Ha! Faker, fraud. The only way you could get here was to trick your way in, Mr. Nobody. Now go away before I get 16th century Renaissance on your feathery butt.
I'm having a bad day, Julio. Shouldn't you be meeting Paul Simon down by the schoolyard? It's a book of matches, and it's mine! All mine!
Those are for guests of the spa only.
Listen, Fancy Pants, do you realize how much I tipped you while I was a guest here?
Yes, I do. And I put it in the parking meter this morning.
You can't treat me like this, you bristly Balkan! I'm gonna clear up this whole business with the new Duckman and get my show back!
Yeah, right. You and Bunny Franklin are going to be back on top any day now. Look at me. I'm holding my breath.
You can't treat me like this, you
Yeah, right. You and Bunny Frank.
You can't treat me like this, you bristly Balkan!
Yeah, right.
Why do they have to mount those televisions up so high? Whatever happened to trust? Besides, I tried to take one last night, and let me tell you, those puppies are bolted in tighter than Charles Grodin's hairpiece. I'd rather watch competitive loop. Television is good.
Okay, yeah, I just want to get those matches.
Home is where the heart is. What the hell's going on around here? Who ordered this fence installed? Hey, I'm talking to you, poster boy for the duh generation. Freaky boy can't hear me. What the hell are you doing on my lawn? Hey, you waste of oxygen! I'm talking to you! He's a lost cause. There's bread in the oven, but the pilot light's out. Locked out of my own house? Open up in there! And I mean now!
Dodd?
Unlock the door, Ajax! I'm coming in!
Aunt Bernice and the dude from the studio said you can't come in, former Dodd.
Hey, Jax, my boy, what are you doing out there without your winter jacket on? You'll catch your death of cold.
I will?
You better believe it. No son of mine is going to freeze to death on the front lawn of my house where the neighbors can point and stare more than they normally do. You come inside here right this minute, and I'll come out there and take your place.
Wow. Thanks, former Dodd.
It doesn't happen often, but you are so wrong. I appreciated the old one much more. What are you talking about? The old one was all flaky and unsatisfying.
Who are those two voices
but
right
the
there?
new one is as hard as a concrete-covered carbide steel Christmas fruitcake.
I know it's break down their voice.
For nourishing a growing child. You've proven your point. I cast my vote for the old one as well.
Charles and Mambo, my boys! It makes my heart swell like Pamela Lee's chest near an open fire to hear that you prefer me over the new Duckman.
No. He's Jason. That's...
For your information, Duckman, Mambo and I were debating the differences between the original recipe and the new formula Heidi Ho cupcakes.
Okay, I see.
But I'm your father, the guy that plucked and polished you. You're the fruit of my loins.
We still want to see lab results.
Pat
In the meantime,
Must
you're not even
music.
supposed to be in here. You better leave before Aunt Bernice gets home and gives you an aching purple nurple.
Okay, yeah, so she's a big voice actress, okay.
So, you two are giving me the cold shoulder as well. Is my entire family suddenly against me? What are we, the Rosenbergs? What did I ever do to deserve treatment like this?
We're glad you asked. Let's see. We can break it down and give it to you by category, such as missed birthdays and holidays. Or we could show you how your combined gambling losses and the money you've wasted at strip clubs could have built a sewage treatment facility for an impoverished third world country. And we'd have to get out the projector, but we do have a chart that clearly shows that you've only actually spent a total of 32 hours and 15 minutes with us since we've been born.
All right, enough already. I get the point. I guess the selective memory twins here don't remember the pony I got them for their birthday.
It wasn't a pony. It was a donkey. And we had to give it back after that exotic dancer got out of jail.
That's right. The amazing Ginger. She certainly was amazing. What can I do to make up for being a crummy dad? Name it and you've got it.
Nothing. Well, fine. All our paternal needs are being met by the new Duckman. Now, if you'll excuse us...
Charles, Mambo, I am your father, and I will not be ignored like America's borders. I'm serious. I will not stand here and be ignored. Like something that everyone ignores. Fine, as long as we're all on the same page. Carry on with your reading then.
Wait, does he still voice Duckman in the game? No, no. Wow, okay, so the vegan Duckman is Malcolm J. Doe, which he sounds exactly like the cartoon version. He's also the voice of Shrek in the video games. Wow, okay.
I want the two of you to take advantage of this quiet time to reflect on how much you'll miss me. Oh, and, can I borrow a buck? I want the two of you to take advantage. I want the two of you to take advantage. What's the point? Bernice's dear, sweet, decrepit, nearly comatose grandmama. She's our very own fountain of flatulence and a financial sinkhole. Bernice's dear, sweet... I don't remember ever having this kind of family trouble before my television series. Come to think of it, I can't remember much of anything before my series. I wonder if... Nah. I don't remember ever having this kind of... Back off, mouse jockey! That funeral urn holds my wife's ashes. I'm sure there's some room left. It would be great if her sister Bernice were in there to keep her company. Back off, mouse jockey! I'm sure there's some...
Damn.
What the hell? I can't believe this! Someone's cleaned out my bedroom and taken all my stuff! Now I'll have to borrow some stuff from George Carlin. No! I've squished my soggy directory of 1-900 Rock My Socks operators!
God damn! Yeah, no.
What the hell is this supposed to be? Whose is this? It's addressed to the new Duckman! That's just dandy! First he moves in on my TV show, now he's moving in on my very own selection of pre-stained thick pile shag! The return address is KC Laboratories in Zurich. Where the hell is Zurich? Must be up near Solvang, funnel cake capital of California.
Duckman, sweetie, is that you?
Bernice?
Ducky wucky, baby wavy.
Bernice, is that you?
Oh, I missed you so. The whole time I was at the gym doing juicy squat thrusts, you were all I could think about, my little snuggy wuggy. Now come here.
Snuggy Wuggy? Why, Bernice, if I wasn't so repulsed by you and didn't feel the urge to vomit up my kidney every time I see what passes for your face, I'd be flattered.
Duckman and Elvis sighted. Duckman dumped for Love Boat. Where are they now? Yeah. Yesterday.
I've driven away my family, lost my career, and been betrayed by my best friend and partner. Ending it all is the only thing to do. Wait, I can't kill myself. This Thursday, the new Victoria's Secret catalog is due out. And damn it, Monday is Ajax's birthday. I am not going down without a fight. I screwed up, but I can win my kids back. And to hell with corn-fed. I'll get a new partner. This isn't the end of Duckman. This is only the beginning!
Oh no! Look, Fluffy, it's Mr. Duckman, our former boss. He doesn't look so good. Perhaps we should postpone building underwater habitats for endangered sea life and rescue him. I agree wholeheartedly. Let's go.
Ah! What the hell's going on here? What sort of psychedelic kaleidoscopic purgatory is this?
You're in our house, Mr. Duckman. We rescued you from a most watery grave.
Fluffy and Uranus. If the mere sight of you two didn't give me a double dose of shingles and rickets, I'd give you both a big questionable hug.
What's wrong, Mr. Duckman?
Are you kidding? My career is over. My family has deserted me and my partner has plunged a proverbial dagger deep into my proverbial back.
Well, you still have us, Mr. Duckman. Why don't you exercise with us? An aerobic workout will produce natural endorphins that will make you feel oh so much better.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. The only thing that makes me feel better comes in a bottle from the land of sky blue waters. Fluffy and Uranus, those two little festering fuzzballs. They used to work for me at my detective agency. Jamming them through the paper shredder or into the fax machine used to be the highlight of my day. Hey, what the hell is this? Oh, that's right. I snaked Sir Gabelot's gum. It's my directory of 1-900 sex operators. I'm always just a telephone call away from all my dreams coming true. It's a pack of Dento fresh chewing gum. Each stick is individually foil wrapped for my protection. It's a book of matches. The cover has an ad for mail order opera lessons. I guess they figure most would-be opera singers are heavy smokers. It's the television remote. This 1-900 number is only going to work on a telephone. It's my directory.
I don't know. I'm just gonna dance with one sizzling.
Here we go. 1-900 rock my socks. Hello, Lolita. This is Sergey. Yes, my spring buttercup. It has been a long time. Well, you know, Interpol business keeps me so busy. What's that? Yes, I understand that $99 a minute will be charged to this number. And please, add on a little extra for yourself.
But Mr. Duckman!
What's my pleasure? Well, today I'd like the number 9, the Hugh Grant special. Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's the way. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, Mama, tell me more. More! Just a little more. Yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! What a wonderful world we live in! Well, a pleasure as always, my little lemon souffle. That was a pleasant diversion, but it doesn't make me feel any better. I lost it all. Everything. What am I gonna do?
How about taking back control of your life and career, Duckman?
Corn-fed? Could it be? Come here. So I can kill you and use you for a kayak, you stinking rotten rat.
Duckman, before you go into a blind berserker rage, get sweaty pink, and stink up the room with the smell of wet feathers, let me remind you that I am disciplined in over 27 forms of martial arts, and I know the exact pressure points to render you flaccid for life, and in spite of my diminutive stature, I can still punch harder than Mike Tyson on a first date. Think for a minute, Duckman. If I had really turned my back on you, would I be here? The only reason I'm still with the show and still at Paramount is because I smell a rat.
And it wasn't the Stroganoff from the commissary?
I don't have any proof at the moment, but every fiber of my being screams that the new Duckman is a scumbag, and I eat a lot of fiber.
Of course, that explains everything. This new Duckman is up to no good. That's why I was replaced on the show.
No, the new Duckman just filled the void you left behind. You were fired because you never came to rehearsals, you ostracized all the producers and directors by acting like a total prima donna, and you hit on everything on the Paramount lot in a skirt. By the way, Mel still wants you to call him.
Right. Well, how are we going to stop him and whoever is in on this with him? We're going to need a, what do you call it? 4 letters, starts with a P, rhymes with flan.
I've already come up with a plan, Duckman. I've prepared a 3,600-page proposal, which I have on microfilm or compact disc that...
Corn-fed?
Maybe I should just explain it to you using simple sentences and lots of pretty pictures.
Now you're talking, corny old boy. Lay it on me slick and simple.
The first phase of my plan involves your sabotaging the new Duckman's public image. Once his popularity wanes, he may show his true colors. While I continue investigating on the Paramount lot, you need to go to the opening of the new Duckman Superstore. The new Duckman will be there in person, holding a press conference. Once you're finished, come see me at Paramount.
How the hell am I supposed to sabotage him? Everybody loves the guy.
You have to tarnish his public image. Find any dirt you can on him and publicize it. If you can't find any dirt, make some up. Something to stain his wholesome image in front of the press.
Yeah, I can do that. I know all about how to look bad in front of the press.
Go get him, partner.
Let's see, okay, go on, I can save from here. Let's see, new file. Okay, tarnish new Duckman.